People don't like the word "oh," but justice is real, and you can't have a world without justice. Justice is giving the other person what they're due. It's not a negative. If you say, I'm going to sell my car for $5,000, here's the $5,000, you get the car, justice has been served. Similarly, if I rob a bank and get caught and the penalty is 10 years in prison, I go do the 10 years in prison, justice is served. When it comes to God, giving God what he's due, we can't do because we are incapable of giving back what he gave to us because it's so great. We're not capable. We're just not. We're creatures that can't do the level of love that he's given to us. And so religion, by definition, is the justice we give back to God. That's what we call religion. It's part of the justice virtue.
Okay.
And it's just giving back what he wants. And he was very clear how he wanted to be worshiped in the Old Testament. And then when Jesus created the new covenant at the Last Supper, he was very clear that this is how I want you to worship. Do this in memory of me. And we've been doing it ever since. When it got established in the Old Testament, he was very systematically clear about how he wanted to be worshiped. There would be an altar, a priest, and a sacrifice and blood. And then they would take the blood and sprinkle it on the altar. They would take the blood and sprinkle it on the people. And this was the way he said we're going to do worship. And very messy. I mean, imagine when you go to a mass, they sprinkle the holy water on the Easter Vigil. Imagine if I'm sprinkling blood on people.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Like, you never would forget that. You'd be like, wow, that was intense. And
what kind of blood?
The animal's blood. Bulls, goats, lambs, oxen, a lot of blood, tons. They would collect it in these bowls, and half would go on the altar and half would get sprinkled over the people.
Why blood? Why blood from an animal?
Because the Jews always believed the life was in the blood.
Okay.
And they were offering this life as atonement. They had no way to have sins forgiven, but they would at least follow the regimen the Lord gave them to do the worship, and that was their way of obeying.